What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode, to another cat game, Blanket Cat. Blanket Cat is a game about family, platonic love, and pastoral life. Whatever that means, I don't frickin' know, so let's take a look. I've got to read. Oh, come in, there's no need to begin. With regrets and frets, let's skip straight to well mitts. So, set your troubles at the door, throw your fears to the floor, no matter the dispute, the quandary, the doubt, I promise we'll sort it all out. Now, come in, and let us begin. There's no need to delay. How are you feeling today? What the frick was that I just read? The morning sun is bright and cheery as you open your eyes. Ah, there's Blanket Cat with his blanket on him. You return to the world's greeting with a bleary-eyed, wide-mouthed, tail-curling yawn. What a description that is. From your perch on the windowsill, you can see far into the valley below. You say valley below, it looks like it's eye level to me. Draped in pillowy mounds of freshly fallen snow, it glistens like a field of sparkling diamonds. This is apparently the voice. First snow of the season already. Maybe I'm not going to continue doing that voice. With a street. Okay, I like that. It was very, very good. You wriggle free from your tangle of blankets. He looks very snooty, that cat. You peer through the window, tail flicking softly as you watch the valley's swooping birds. Only a few flit to and fro this morning. A family of red and cream speckled grosbeaks, feathers vibrant against the snow. They dip through the field in low arcs, wingtips brushing the ground one after the other, before flying high, high, high into the air, cresting against the blue sky. What a boring show today. All right, Mr. Snooty Pants. Perhaps when you return to the window later, another bird family will have arrived. Then they'll have no choice but to wage a territorial battle against one another, vying for what little seeds remain accessible through the snow. Well, a cat can dream, right? Okay. I really like the artwork. It's very vibrant and colourful, and you get a very happy vibe from it. I really like that. You turn away from the window and drop to the counter below with a hearty thump. Your ears flick with annoyance, but as Baba enters the kitchen, your grumpy exterior sheds like Lucifer. I really like the description of this. It's very descriptive, and it allows you to kind of imagine it a little bit more clearly, if that makes sense. I'm guessing that's Baba. Warm wool swaddles from her head to toe, and like every morning, she wears a welcoming smile. A soft pang prods your heart once you notice the warm wicker basket draped over her arm, a clear sign she intends on going shopping today, and you won't get to accompany her. Oh, that face and that noise! You can really see the sadness within this cat, like the anxiety, maybe separation anxiety. Even though it's embarrassing and far beneath you, you let out a loud mewling meow, begging for attention, and she is all too quick to oblige. Oh, well, good morning to you too, Iggy. I was just about to leave for the store. She crosses the kitchen towards you. I like that, how she actually moves when that happens. She crosses the kitchen towards you and then immediately greets you with a soft head pat. Oh, that little face change, I like that. Just what you were hoping for. Each time you see her, you find yourself further convinced she is easily the most radiant person in existence, full of lightness, patience, and insurmountable levels of generosity. In thanks, you meow once more, but now it is a gentle meow of satisfaction. I like that. I wasn't expecting to see you up so early. I know we both like to sleep in on these colder days. How are you feeling today? Deep in thought, you curl your towel around your cold-nipped toes. Baba has always possessed an uncanny knack for catching you off guard with such deep and profound questions. Not that you can really respond because you're just a cat. Reflecting on the state of your emotional being is something you prefer to avoid. But Baba has a way of drawing your true feelings out. You know with certainty there is no wrong answer, but neither is there a correct one. Well, how are you feeling today? Oh, it's the choice. So this game does have multiple endings. I don't know anything about any of the endings, but there are different pathways depending on what you choose. With the multiple choice questions as well. So I'm only going to be doing one playthrough today. So how are we feeling? I mean, I got the impression the cat's rather bored, so let's say bored. Today feels the same as yesterday, which feels the same as yesterday's yesterday. Alright, tongue twister and a half. The day has only just begun, but already you can feel restlessness creeping up behind you. You let out a great, shuddering, long-winded yawn full of teeth and discontent. Ah, bored, I think I'm beginning to feel the same. Too much routine, not enough novelty. Maybe I'll pick out some exciting new toys at the store and we can play together when I get back. And if that's not enough, then we might have to rearrange the entire cottage. You're that bored. How does that sound? Baba scritches under your chin, around your ear, and down your back. Your favourite way to be pet. Oh, that face. I like that. It doesn't matter what mood you're in. Anytime you're around Baba, it's impossible to control the purr that bubbles pleasantly from your throat. I like that. Ooh. Aren't you just an incorrigible lush today? Well, I promise more cuddles for you later. I best be off now. Onions are half off, and if I don't get to the store soon, Hello Girl will buy the whole lot again. Oh, and don't give me such sad eyes. Oh. I promise I'll drive safe and I'll be back before you know it. 20 minutes or less on my honour as a kitchen witch. Oh, she's a witch, okay. I guess, you've got the black cat as well. I really like that. Very cool. You're in charge while I'm gone, so try not to let the broom out of the house and keep those sassy plants in line. Okay. Okay, I think that's all. Love you, Iggy. She gives you one more doting head pat and then slips through the kitchen door. Bye-bye. I'm imagining she's just gone through a cat flap. I don't know why, because of slipping through the door. But yeah, it clacks and clatters from the dozens of charms and oddities dangling around the doorknob. Okay, I like that. You're going to get the more of the visual impression of how witchy this house is, or cottage, I should say. With a lonely sigh, you hop to the floor. I like how it's shifted down so you feel like you are more on that ground level. 20 minutes isn't long, but any time without Baba in the house feels emptier. You'll need to find something to do if you're going to fill that void. Admittedly, you always try to keep an open schedule, so you didn't bother creating plans for today. You never know when Baba will need your assistance after all. But it would be shameful to waste the free time you have now. So, what would you like to do today? Ooh. I got the impression Iggy wanted to hunt earlier by looking at the birds, so we're going to go with hunt. That fang, look at that fang. There is no better way to show Baba you love her than with a gift. And there's no better gift than a freshly caught middleton creature. Perhaps she'll even share another one of her smiles with me if I find a mouse for her. Mice are the true tricksters of the animal kingdom, small and unassuming, but with a dastardly cunning greater than most cats you know. With your mind made up, you begin your hunt, keeping your belly low, your steps soft, and your ears on high alert as you depart the kitchen. Once in the living room, you pause, surveying the darkest, shadiest corners where any Nafra scoundrels might wish Baba harm. But, everything is still. Quiet. Peaceful. I like how it all shifts around as if like you're the cat searching each of the nooks and crannies. The only sign of life is the broom, sweeping furiously at the corner, wiry hair splayed out and overworked. Good, as it should be. Next, you head up the staircase, pouncing from step to step, imitating the many agile frogs you've seen in the forest ponds. On your 10th hop, you arrive at the door to Baba's room. Gently, you bump it open with your forehead before hopping inside. Truly, Baba's bedroom is worthy of a magazine cover. Not a single leaf of any of the plants has fallen out of place, no dust speckles the corners, and picturesque sunbeams sheen through the windows. And you know for a fact no mouse would dare to enter her room, not when it smells so strongly of you. Still, you are nothing if diligent, so you circle around each bedpost, check under every dresser, and circle around every plant's clay pot. You find nothing. Perfect yet again. Satisfied with your findings, or lack thereof, you depart Baba's room. And off he goes. There's only one stop left for you to patrol. Your least favourite room. The room of unspeakable terrors, okay? The bathroom. I like that. I like that. Very clever. The door looms tall and imposing before you. Oh, that place. He's had one too many baths, quite clearly. As you approach, your muscles tense like a frightened field mouse beneath a circling hawk. Oh, I like that. So, we meet again. Memories of the many hours spent in the bathroom when Baba first adopted you tumble through your mind, one after another. Memories of engorged ticks being tugged from your tender skin. Memories of fur being shaved free and matted clumps. What happened to you, Iggy? Memories of warm water and chamomile scented soap washing away the years of muck you had collected. Oh, that face. But despite your yowling and scratching, Baba's hands remain gentle and patient. No, the unbearable memories far outweigh the positive. The bathroom is a horrible place and you absolutely loathe everything inside it. Loathe. Perhaps I will check inside the bathroom later. Any mouse lurking in there today isn't a mouth worth catching. A mouse worth catching. Without a second's delay, you scurry away, not daring to look back at the door. With your hunting rounds complete, you head toward the stairs. You barrel down them two at a time. Baba should be returning soon, and you halt. Mid-step, body stiffening to the picturesque statue. Your front right paw hovers an inch above the soft rug. You sniff. 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 You sit back on your haunches, letting your tail lash wildly at your side as a staccato beat pricks your ears. Curious. Patience is a virtue. You remind yourself as you still your breaths and attune your ears to the direction of the muffled sounds. Thump. I like that. I'm guessing he's hearing the heartbeat of a mouse or something, maybe? Ah, yes. You know that noise all too well. What is it? Indeed, that is the familiar sound of a mouse's heart beating furiously, wildly, madly, as they realise you know where they are. I like that. I like that little sound effect. You hunker down, belly press the floor, and start your way toward the bookcase, toward the direction of that rhythmic, inviting, intoxicating beat. I love that. Very descriptive. I know you're there, little mouse. You ready your fangs and claws as you take your final steps towards the mouse. Prepare to pounce the second you're round the corner. And immediately, you freeze. A small, ludicrously tiny mouse cowers in the corner, snout covered by their paws and whiskers crinkled and bent all different ways. Wait a minute, you're just you step back, disbelief shaken, even the formidable predator harboring deep within your soul. I love the description of this game. Baby. Mouse hunkers lower in a vain attempt to melt into the corner's shadow. He has a conscience, this cat. Where's your mother? Your father? Has that mouse got a scar down its eye? I don't know. They went out for food and never came back. Curious, you lay down, eyeing the small creature before you. The poor thing has yet to meet your eyes, no doubt afraid of the certain death lying between your jaws. So, what's your plan? My plan? A small beady eye peeks at you from between the mouse's pink paws. Just as quickly, the eye disappears. Stay right here and wait for them to find me. They're not going to find you. They're probably dead. You flex the claws on your right paw, admiring how they glint against the sun. Don't you think you should be running from me? Doesn't know how to respond. It's terrified. Well, or maybe the mouse doesn't see the cat as a threat, I don't know. Probably. But my legs shake too much when I try to walk. You sigh. How long have you been alone? All night. Mr. Cat, did you... The mouse's voice trails into an incoherent, quivering whisper. Did I? You must speak up in this world if you want to be heard. Well, my parents. Did you eat my parents? Oh, no. Would you like to know a secret about me, little mouse? It may help set your mind at ease. The mouse nods, slow and uncertain. I've never actually managed to successfully hunt something before. Again you sigh, only this time because you are once more presented with your ultimate embarrassment. No, your ultimate failure as a cat. As much as you wish it wasn't, it is the truth, and not just a ploy to get this little mouse to lower his guard. So, now that you've had that thought, you squint once more at the feeble fuzzball before you. No, you decide, watching the mouse's posture loosen. Even if you caught this mouse, there would be no victory or celebration. They are far from a worthy catch. What do you think I should do now? My parents have never been gone this long. Little sobs burst from the mouse, sounding more like gurgled hiccups than a heartbroken cry. There is a good chance they were caught in a snowstorm yesterday and they've just been slowed down. You study the small creature before you, shoulders still trembling from his weeping. How is it possible for something so tiny and powerless to exist? They have no claws, no fangs, no hiss, no defenses of any kind. Only soft, fuzzy fur. What do you suppose to do with something so helpless? You're gonna keep him, aren't you? The idea is ludicrous, laughable, unbelievable, and every other tangentially relatable synonym. But you have to protect this little thing before you. You lower your head eye level with the mouse, your gold eyes piercing the creature where they stands. Stands or stand? What is your name? Beep. What's yours? What? Ignatius? Oh then, yeah, I know how you feel. Why does your necklace say Iggy? Necklace? Don't be so gosh. What I wear around my neck is a collar hand-stitched by Baba herself. This was the first gift she ever bestowed upon me. And because of that, Baba is the only one who may call me Iggy. You will refer to me as Ignatius. Is that clear? Yes, Ignagius. I like that because then it kind of allows you to know how that name's actually pronounced. Oops. On second thought, you may call me Iggy. Thank you. Okay, Iggy. Now listen close. Because you're so frail and defenseless, as a show of mercy, I will allow you to await Baba's return with me. This is quite an honor, as Baba always has smiles for me when she returns, and I'm willing to share one of these smiles with you. Even though she's just going to squash them out. There's a mouse in the house. Do you understand? Pete gives an ear-wiggling nod. Good. Baba will return soon, and she will know what to do with you. Now, if all of this sounds reasonable, then you may climb atop my head. Okay. Alternatively, you may stay here in this corner, waiting for your parents. Pete nods once more, and you lower your head further, touching your forehead to the floor. Many moments pass, and the silence grows thicker than Baba's delicious turkey gravy as Pete stares at you. Finally, one little paw wraps around your fur, followed by another. Their little feet feel like kitten kisses as they scramble up your head and sit squarely between your ears. Slowly, as though not to spook the young mouse, you rise to stand. Wow, so much to see. Has the world always been this grand? If this is what awes you, you should spend less time living in the walls. Now hold on tight. So we actually get to see the mouse on his head. With your newfound friend, you return to the kitchen. At nearly every step, Peep lets out small gasps of wonder. You find yourself thinking, hoping they will grow desensitized eventually, but then you round the corner into the kitchen, and Peep loses all manner of sense. I smell so much food. You look like you've had enough food, if I'm honest with you. Fruits, bread, and Peep's little pink nose wiggles and wiggles as they lean forward in search of a stronger scent. And cheese! Hey, are you trying to pull my fur out? Sit still up there. Peep answers your complete with a gentle pat on the head. Don't be so patronizing. It almost reminds you of the way Baba pats your head. Almost. Sorry. You must behave while you're in here. Baba is a kitchen witch, so that makes the kitchen her most precious place. What other kind of witches are there then in this kind of world? Oh yeah, who's Baba? You skid to a halt so fast, Peep nearly tumbles from your head. How long have you been living here? Well, let me think. I was born 24 days ago, I think. So about that long. So you're about a month old. And you still don't know who Baba is. Typical mouse. Baba is my witch. She is kind, compassionate, patient, loving. And she gives really wonderful chin scritches. Her nails are always trimmed to the perfect length. Oh, no. Perfect length. The scritches are so wonderful. In fact, you have to fight back a purr just thinking about them. Ooh, she's the old human. I bet he's going to get offense that. Yes, she's the old human. Beep plops down on your head, their grip loosening on your fur. What do you think she'll do when she sees me? She'll get a newspaper and squash you. My papa always said to stay hidden from the humans so they didn't shoo us away. Oh, worse. You think about Peep's delicate ribs poking through their fur. Really? I can't see any. They look rather curvaceous to me. No, Baba isn't like that. Most likely she will feed you and then bathe you. A horrified shiver scuttles down your spine at the thought of baths. Maybe I could just wash myself? Are you doing that already? Well, I'll try. No, trust me, that won't be good enough. Bath time is the only time Baba won't take no for an answer. But it's worth it because it means you get to cuddle with her after. Now, loosen your grip and I'll jump us up. In one fluid leap, you alight back onto your favourite windowsill, the one with the best sun and the best views. Together, you and Pete peer through the glass panes, waiting for Baba's car to return. Any second now. There. A glint of sun beams over a hill. In the next moment, Baba's familiar truck is pulling into the drive. You hop down and prance toward the doorway with Peep in tow. The little mouse burrows into your fur, hoping to stay out of sight, but you are too eager to pause and give them another rousing pep talk. I've noticed there's not actually many decisions in this game, so I'm guessing with the other multiple endings they wouldn't be too difficult to achieve. The door cracks open and immediately you are beneath Baba's feet, trilling and meowing and trilling. Oh, you sweet thing. Why, I missed you too. Just 1 second while I set these bags down. You got the same basket. You got the same stuff in your bloody basket. You didn't get rid of it. You just peed off out, didn't you? Baba places 7 heaping bags of onions on the table, and you watch with predatory interest as a few roll down from the counter and onto the floor. There was no down in there, but I sit down. Even small bits of loose paper-like skin flutter down. Phew! There we go. What a haul that was. We should have more than enough to drink onion skin what? Onion skin tea. Morning, noon and night. For months. No, thank you. Now, time for your pets. Baba reaches down to scratch your head, but her hand stops short. Iggy? What? Who is on your head? Is that a mouse? You curl your tail around your paws, waiting expectantly for Baba's incoming directives. Peep's gripping your fur tightens, and you can sense the barest of trembles quaking through their body. Oh my, poor thing looks absolutely frightened. What to do? What to do? Rhythmically, one of Baba's fingers taps her chin. Well, good thing I brought some extra toys to play with, though some might be inappropriate given our little friend's species. Okay. Baba reaches for Peep, and with a happy squeak, they climb into her hand. Satisfied, you purr. Baba is home safe. Your family has grown by one, and all is right in your little corner of the world. It's a really big fricking mouse. The cat and mouse watched impatiently as the witch unpacked shiny new toys. Plastic crackled, bags crumpled, then there was chaos. Together the three stampeded through the house chasing balls and strings. And today, like every day, they had a good day. The end. Right guys, so that was Blanket Cat. It was a really enjoyable, cozy visual novel that just kind of filled me with warmth and happiness. The music was really calm and relaxing, and the artwork was very beautiful. And the story was simple, compassionate and wholesome. As I mentioned, there are multiple endings to Blanket Cat. I believe there's 6. So please let me know in the comments below if you'd like to see me play the other 5. So that is it for today guys, but if you enjoyed the video then please hit the like button. It really goes a long way and it's greatly appreciated. And if you'd like to see more then don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Otherwise, I'll see you next time.